Okay, so for this week we're going to do an experiment with vegetable oil and ink. We're going to try and make a magnetic fluid with this rare earth magnet. So we have our solution here of ink and vegetable oil. And what should happen when I put this magnet up on it is the ink should form kind of like a semi-sphere of spikes. Well, unfortunately, I'm having trouble doing that. Okay, so I'm not able to get the spikes to appear. What probably originated from that, it's probably because I didn't have enough ink. I thought that the amount of ink that I bought out of the little cartridge would be enough, but I'm looking at it now, I don't think it was. It's either that or it could be just too much vegetable oil, not letting it really mix very well. But anyways, let's just talk about what would have happened if it would have worked right. So ferrofluid is made of tiny nanometer sized particles of coated magnetite surrounded in the liquid. So the magnetite particles within the liquid when magnets are near this liquid, it kind of acts, so when the magnet is not near it, it acts like a normal liquid, just right here. And the magnetite particles within this liquid are able to move freely within the liquid, within itself. But when we put that magnet next to it, what should have happened here is that the particles would become magnetized and come together and form that spike figure. So ferromagnetic fluid is a colloidal fluid made of the it's made up of the nanoscale like magnetite particles within that ink, and these particles are kind of coated with something that inhibits them from clumping together. But when we put that magnet next to it, this coating and the effect of the coating is disrupted. So when we put that up there, they're still able to come and clump together. So the so the spikes in the fluid arise because of the tendency of the particle to line up along this magnetic fluid. The magnetic field. So when it comes together and lines itself up against that magnetic field, it's going to lower the energy. That's why it does that, so it can lower the energy and it can conserve a little bit more of it. So another factor that's taking place with our solution here in our experiment is surface tension. So the amount of surface tension, which may be because it may have not worked because I used too much vegetable oil and the surface tension was too great for this amount of ink. But the surface tension is what limits the extent to which the particles can align themselves with the field. So if this were to work perfectly, I could even just pull it out on this table here and then put the magnet underneath it, and it would still clump up, and I could drag it wherever I wanted it to. But unfortunately, I couldn't get that to work today. Next time I'll see if I can get something with a little bit more ink, and then I'll try to use a little bit less vegetable oil. with it so that it mixes better and the surface tension isn't too high. But yeah, that's that.